Hey everybody, in today's video, I'm going to go through my 8-figure online course software stack. I'm going to show you every piece of software I use in my 8-figure information business. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like videos like this. I release them every week. Hey everybody, Dan Henry here, author of the Wall Street Journal best-selling book, Digital Millionaire Secrets, and founder of GetClients.com. And today, I have a great video for you. I get asked all the time, what online course software do I use? What membership software do I use to promote, market, sell, and host my online course videos or membership site videos? So I'm gonna go through the entire stack with you here today. Also, leave me a comment and tell me, what is your favorite online course software? What are you currently using right now? All right, so let's get started. So the very first one, this would come as no surprise, is ClickFunnels, all right? Now, ClickFunnels, I mainly use for the marketing side, okay? I mainly use that for landing pages and the marketing and selling side, okay? So if you have a webinar registration page, if you have, for my book, we sell my book as a free book. You just pay shipping. The sales page for that is on ClickFunnels. Pretty much everything that is marketing related is on ClickFunnels, okay? Now, as well, I use Kajabi to host the actual courses or recordings of events or whatever when I sell them. And the reason I use Kajabi, I could use ClickFunnels, and I used to use ClickFunnels, but the reason I use Kajabi, there are a few reasons. Number one is I am allowed to have multiple courses or multiple products on Kajabi, okay, with one login for my clients, one login for my students. So let's just categorize this out. This would be marketing. ClickFunnels would be marketing, all right? Now, Kajabi would be membership, okay? That's where if you are a coaching client, online course, you went to an event and I gave you recordings at that event, whatever. That is Kajabi, that is membership, all right? Now you might say, well, Dan, ClickFunnels does marketing and membership, and Kajabi does marketing and membership, so why don't you use just one? Well, here's why. Number one, ClickFunnels is amazing at marketing. Absolutely amazing, okay? Kajabi is amazing at membership, because the thing about it is that I can have one login here, whereas with ClickFunnels, I need multiple logins for each course. So if you have 10 courses or 10 products or whatever, then one client would have to have 10 separate logins into 10 separate courses. Whereas with Kajabi, they can have one login and they can access all their products in one, plus they have a nice mobile app so they can access it on mobile. And when you have a business at scale, especially an 8-figure business, what ends up happening is you get tons and tons of support tickets if people have multiple logins. And so really the only reason I used Kajabi instead of ClickFunnels for membership is simply to reduce the amount of support tickets I got if people lost a login or what have you. Just made it a little cleaner and a little simpler. Plus, I don't like to rely on just one company for my entire business. A lot of people talk about this all-in-one softwares. I don't believe in that, because that means that you're trusting one company for all categories of your business. I don't like that. I want to have control over separate departments, and I don't like to rely on just one company for like all of my business. I don't like that. Like, it may sound better, but from an entrepreneurial perspective, I don't like it. So why don't I use Kajabi for marketing? Well, I'll tell you why. Because ClickFunnels marketing features are far superior to Kajabi. I won't even look. I've looked at it. I don't like it, okay? Now, ClickFunnels is used for marketing and landing pages, order pages, etc. Kajabi is used for membership. I also use ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign for email marketing, for email and email marketing. Okay, again, keeping things separate. Now, the reason I like ActiveCampaign is because it's simple, right? Anybody can use it. I used to use Infusionsoft. You need basically an astrophysics degree to use Infusionsoft. You could be a 5-year-old and use ActiveCampaign. So I have a policy at my company where every software has to be able to be used by everybody. So if anybody gets hit by a truck, anybody can jump in and do that. And so for marketing, anybody can use ClickFunnels. For membership, anybody can use Kajabi. For email, anybody can use ActiveCampaign. Boom, okay? So we also use Stripe to take low ticket payments. So Stripe is an online merchant account, and that is low ticket payments, right? And what that does is that will integrate with ClickFunnels. So when I sell my book, I don't need to get on the phone to sell you my book. You can order that on an order page, right? So that hooks up to Stripe with ClickFunnels. Now, when we sell our coaching programs, we like to get on the phone with people and get a feel for what they're doing and what their problems are so that we can, A, make sure that they're a good fit for our program, make sure that our program will actually work for them, and make sure they're a good fit for our culture and our community. And so we take those payments over the phone. And so for that, we use Pay Kickstart. And I like Pay Kickstart because it has features in it that, and I'll put high ticket here, so high ticket payments. And I like it because it allows me to use the affiliate feature, which I don't have an affiliate program, but I use the affiliate feature in Pay Kickstart to track commissions for my sales reps. Boom, okay? All right, so we got ClickFunnels, we got Kajabi, we got ActiveCampaign, we have Stripe. I also use JotForm, and the reason I use JotForm is for our applications, right? Because when you apply to work with us, you have to fill out an application so that we know what's going on in your business before the call. Otherwise, we have no way to prepare for the call because we don't have any information on you. So we use JotForm. And the reason I like JotForm is because it has conditional statements. So I can ask you a question and change what happens based on your question. So if I say, hey, have you read my book yet? Because you really should read my book before you get on this call, or what have you, or have you watched my webinar yet? I can then, if you say no, on the next page, I can say, well, here's a link to the audiobook or whatever. Try to listen to it prior to the call, or try to buy this book prior to the call, or try to watch my webinar prior to the call. It just helps when you get on the phone, it just helps people become a little bit more indoctrinated. And so that's why I like JotForm. Now, as well, we use Calendly. Calendly is for scheduling, okay? And I know I'm going to spell scheduling wrong because I've always had this terrible thing with the word scheduling, and I think I've already spelled it wrong. Here, scheduling. There we go. I get dyslexic when I spell scheduling. Scheduling. Okay, so we use Calendly for that, and I like Calendly because it's simple to use. We used to use, I forgot the name of it, Schedule Once, but I like the interface of Calendly more, and Calendly now offers round robin. So if you have multiple sales reps or multiple people at your company, it can rotate. And I like that feature, and that's why we use Calendly now. So that's what we use for that. We also use Vimeo for video hosting, right? Now, the reason we use Vimeo instead of YouTube or Wistia, I don't use YouTube because I don't like people to get distracted when they're watching the videos and go click on some video about, the Kardashians or something, is because the real contenders here are Vimeo and Wistia. Wistia is extremely expensive. Like, I'm talking about, I was spending thousands per month, and with Vimeo, I think I spend like 100 or something like that. Like, it's very, very inexpensive. And I use Vimeo for my webinars. I don't use fancy webinar softwares. We got rid of all the fancy webinar softwares, and we used our own sort of proprietary blend of software to make a much more effective funnel. We actually doubled conversions. I talk about this in my book. We doubled conversions with our webinars when we got rid of webinar software, because webinar software breaks. It sounds good, it has great features, but it breaks constantly. It basically never works. And you just lose a huge chunk of people that opt in, that you pay for with Facebook ads or YouTube ads, because all those fancy features just break all the time. And when we just stuck a Vimeo video on a ClickFunnels page, we doubled our conversions and we just make a lot more money. So the only reason you would use Webinar Jam or any other software like that for your webinars is if you hate money. If you hate money, use Webinar Jam. Okay, or EverWebinar. And if you're doing a live, and that's for evergreen webinars. If you're doing a live webinar, just use Zoom. Like, just use Zoom. What are you doing? Use Zoom. Yeah, so let me put that in there, Zoom. So we use Zoom for coaching calls and webinars. I'll just put coaching calls because I don't do a ton of webinars, live webinars. Okay, so Zoom, right? We're running out of room, but this is the main stack. Also, it's always good to have Zapier laying around. And I'm going to put miscellaneous because Zapier is a software that will allow other softwares to connect with each other when they don't have a native integration. So if I need ActiveCampaign to talk to, I don't know, Calendly for some reason, and these companies don't already work together with some sort of connection, Zapier will connect them and make them talk to each other and do things they need to do with just Zapier. And that's super cheap. That's like $10. So this is like the main software stack. So ClickFunnels for marketing, Kajabi for membership, ActiveCampaign for email, Stripe for low ticket payments, Pay Kickstart for high ticket payments. And Pay Kickstart is not a merchant. They can connect to Stripe or they can connect to a real merchant account. We use a authorized.net through our Chase private client merchant account because we pay far less than Stripe. I don't mind paying whatever percentage with low ticket, because whatever, but when I'm processing high ticket payments, I don't want to pay freaking 3%. And then also we do use PayPal for PayPal credit. It's because some people will get PayPal credit when they want to get in our programs. But I believe this is for the most part the main things in our stack. There's probably some other softwares that we use that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. Plus, of course, we use like Adobe Premiere for video editing, or I'll use Camtasia for video editing if it's something quick, Keynote for slides. I mean, that's all whatever, right? But this is the main stack, And the thing you have to realize about this is this stack is not what makes you money, okay? This is my personal stack. This is what I like based on, on what I do. But that doesn't mean that just because you use any one of these, you're going to be a millionaire. It means that these are the tools that you have in your tool bag when you go to build a house. And if you suck at building a house, doesn't matter what tools you have, the house is going to fall down. If you're good at building a house, with these tools, you're going to build a great house. What really makes this amazing is when you learn how to develop your skills, your mindset, your confidence, your ability to tell stories, your ability to get your students results, your ability to coach, your ability to create great information, and all those things are created by investing in yourself and furthering your knowledge. All right? So with that said, here's what I'd like to do. If you'd like a PDF download of all of this software, my entire stack, plus I'll throw in some softwares that I did not mention on this board, some stuff that maybe I'll think about after I record this video. I'll put it all in one PDF. You can download it. You can check in the video descriptions for that download. Plus, if you'd like to invest in the thing that really matters, that's your knowledge, then grab a copy of my book, Digital Millionaire Secrets. It is a Wall Street Journal bestseller. I'm going to give it to you today for free. Just cover shipping. I'll leave a link below for that as well. And if you've already read my book and you're looking for some help, you can always book a call with my team and see if we can help you. But the thing I need you to do right now is hit that subscribe button, because That is going to make sure that you get notified when we release new videos each and every week on how to grow your business. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.